Hey, welcome to the AL.com film room. I'm Matt Scalisi here with Cole Cubelic, our AL.com Auburn football analyst. We're going to be taking a look at a few plays from Auburn's win over San Jose State over the weekend. Cole, another big win for Auburn on the scoreboard, but obviously plenty of plays to look at when it comes to finding ways for Auburn to continue to improve as they continue on in this season.
You always want to try and build on a season, Matt, and there's going to be ways to improve each and every game. That's why you go and look at the tape and examine that. But we'll show you some ways that Auburn can improve and just how close they are in that run game. So many times you hear coaches say, it's a little bit of coach speak of, we're one guy away from busting a big play. That truly is the case for Auburn right now. I think there's many plays in which they're one block away from hitting more home runs. And not just one or two plays over the course of the game, but multiple plays where these guys are really close. Still having big success, still getting chunks of yardage, 5, 10, 15 yards at a time. But there are multiple times when this team could be hitting big plays, big home runs.
All right, well, to start us off, we're going to take a look at a couple of successful running plays for Auburn early in this game, both of which utilize Corey Grant as the running back on these plays. Grant obviously kind of known as Auburn's speed guy in the backfield. So let's take a look at these two plays and why they work.
Okay. Yeah, one thing, Matt, that I really like about Corey Grant in the backfield, he gives you such a different dynamic, such a nice change-up back, a lot of speed on the perimeter. This play is going to look very similar to the zone read that we're all used to seeing. That's very Nick Marshall, obviously riding the fake. Defensive end has to make a decision, but I think this play is more designed to get to the outside. And we'll dumb it down here a little bit and just take a look at some of the things that you look for pre-snap. First thing, with the way the receivers have been playing, you're going to get this nice cushion right here. So all of a sudden, you got a lot of extra green to work with on the perimeter run game. I think these safeties are going to drop into thirds, so you got 3 deep safeties. That gives you some extra time on the outside to develop a play. So really and truly, if we want to get Corey Grant, who motions back into the backfield, out in this space here, all we need is just a little bit right here. Give me something there. We've got to get the edge on every outside run play. We've talked about how important the edge is in college football before. And then our slot receiver just needs to give us something on this linebacker. And we'll watch how everybody plays. First thing, most critical key is going to be right here. And you'll see 94 plays this thing flat down the line of scrimmage, which just gives Corey Grant a wide open path to the outside. See that defensive end play down? Chad Slade pulls around, gets a nice wall-off block. However, like we just mentioned, the slot receiver is going to have another critical block. We mentioned the defensive end here. We'll handle that. Critical block here. It's a bit of a mismatch. You got a receiver on the inside in the slot, Marcus Davis on a linebacker. No receiver wants to block a linebacker. That's just football. But watch if we get a little something else on that block where this play could go. Still going to be a big gain. 36 making the tackle, 15 yards downfield. Safety comes over and helps. The ultimate goal in the run game, Matt, is you get your running back one-on-one with a safety. Offensive line can't do anything else from that point. We get you one-on-one on level 3, you got to make that guy miss. That's on you if you're the back.
All right, so this is pretty much right after that play that we just watched. Auburn's able to sort of flip the field to the other side and do it again, pretty much just back-to-back here.
Yeah, in a similar play, a similar look. We're going to motion Corey Grant into the backfield again. Your run-fit safety is here, but obviously you're motioning Corey Grant in, and you're playing 2 deep safeties as it is. Now you see a little bit tighter coverage. Of course, again, the way the receivers have been playing, you're going to get some different looks. If we're going to try to get Corey Grant out here in space, wide side of the field, we've got to get the edge taken care of. Defensive end, obviously not knowing what he's doing. He's going to play flat down the line of scrimmage again. He's going to get a little ahead of himself and come too flat down the line of scrimmage here. Almost takes himself out of the play. So we go back to, can I get a little bit here? Can I get a little bit here? Your right guard, Avery Young's going to pull around. That's the critical block on this play. Can you get me alignment to the second level, get me a little bit on someone on that second level, allow Corey Grant to use that speed and that burst to bust this for a big play. So watch your right guard pull around. Not harping on Avery Young here. It's a tough block. He misreads it a little bit, but number 4 comes flat over. We got a 12, 13-yard play. And we'll take a look at it one more time. And again, not to pick on Avery Young, but right here, if we're going to get anything on this guy at all, consider what a big play this could have been. Because Corey Grant has the speed. He's already made that safety miss that we talk about. I get you to the third level, you make that guy miss. So it just shows you how close Auburn is in the run game of busting more really big plays.